So something happened in Ondo State a few days ago on the 29th of July 2025, where it was said a 27-year-old man by the name of Daniel was caught trying to put a human head into a bag near a river in Odigbo local government area of Ondo State. Apparently, when somebody spotted him and saw that whatever he was putting in the bag was a human head, the person raised alarm. And that was how people gathered and figured out that this said man, Daniel, had just killed somebody, beheaded the person, and was about to take the head somewhere else. This is giving Otokoto all over again. Upon further investigation, it turned out that people recall seeing him and his younger brother, a 17-year-old boy, some sources said 15, whose name is Emmanuel. They said it's his stepbrother. They saw them both going towards the river. Earlier that day, people said they spotted them happy, playful, just as though an older brother and a younger brother were going to have a good time by the riverside. So for them to eventually see this man being dragged back into the community with a human head that turned out to be his brother was something that they could not fathom. How did you go from being happy, hanging out with your younger brother, to being dragged, beaten, and accused of beheading your younger one? The gruesome video is circulating. We can't show it here, so you have to check our Telegram page for it. Viewers' discretion is advised. Like, trigger warning. When Daniel was exposed of what he had done, the mob did not waste time. They pounced on him. Apparently, it was later learned that the day before, people in his compound had seen or heard them fight. They've seen Daniel, the 27-year-old guy, and his 15-year-old, 17-year-old younger brother fighting in the compound, arguing and going back and forth. But to the neighbors, it did not seem out of the ordinary. It felt like, okay, these are siblings and siblings fight. So the day they were going to the riverside, to the stream side, everything looked normal. It wasn't like he dragged his brother from the house. It wasn't like he held him at gunpoint. The younger brother pretty much thought he was going to chill and hang out with his older brother. Little did he know that his older brother had a more sharper plans for them that involved a cutlass and a plastic bag. It was now said that his intention was to use the brother for money rituals. They are both sons of a police officer. Some sources are saying retired. Some sources are saying that their father is still active in the force. So this is a police officer's two children, basically. Throughout the entire video, Daniel was beaten up and, tortured with his brother's severed head by his side. And it got so bad that he fell unconscious and was then taken to a hospital where he succumbed to the effect of the beating, and he died too. So the police officer has lost two sons, and it's just crazy though. It's just weird. Some people online are talking about, oh, the people who lynched him are just as bad as he is because now they've killed somebody. The people who, the angry mob who gathered him and beat him to death are equally, criminals, and they too should be found and held accountable. And to be honest with you, when you look at certain cases like this, it's like, okay, wait. Yes, the young man did what he did, but what do you then do to the crowd of people who lynched him? Do you arrest them all? Because going by Alu 4 incident and going by some angry mob incidents we've seen in the past, the law usually requires that people partaking in the lynching of individuals to also be arrested. But then again, in this situation, it's hard that the police would chase that line of arresting people involved in the lynching, given the extreme nature of the crime committed. I don't know what that means. I don't know if they will arrest anybody. But what difference does it make, to be honest? What difference does it make? They said that in the land where they are, anybody who kills another person for money ritual is instantly exposed. So the land itself has its notion and its belief and its ideology. So maybe that would come in handy or come in effect as to why the people who took part in the lynching of the ritualist who killed his brother may not be arrested. It's unfortunate. It's just sad. These days we are worried about relationship. We're worried about strangers. We're worried about friends. We're worried about girlfriends, boyfriends. Everybody's worried. Everybody's looking at their back, and yeah, you are also having to be worried about your brother. It's unfortunate.